And again, guys, again, bacho, I just want to clear you out one thing, that whatever you are learning and whatever you are doing right now, whether you are doing it right, whether you are doing it wrong, it doesn't matter at all. Okay. The only thing that matters is that after the question is going to end, or after the class is going to end, you should have a feeling that, yes, I learned something new today. And that is what is going to make some sense. All right, guys. So make sure that you give the correct answer. All right. Last 10 seconds. And no worries if the answer is wrong. Okay. I'm right here to make you explain things. So hurry up, bacho, hurry up. Okay. Great job, guys. Great job. So those who gave the correct answers, good. But those who give the wrong answer, bacha, have a look. Okay. Try to do the questions with my method only. What I told you is that this electric iron, it takes electricity, it converts it into heat. Okay. It takes the electricity and it converts it into heat because it heats the water. है ना? This also, it takes the electricity and it converts it into two things. It converts it into heat, okay, and a little bit light. Okay, छोटा सा भी light बोल सकते हो, a little bit of light. But what about this battery? Well, this is the source of electricity. How can you expect it that this is going to give heat and you are going to use it? Oh, so much cold is there, so let's use the battery to make my hands warm. बच्चों, क्या लग रहा है तुमको? Do you think it's logical? Right? Do you think that it's like really cold? Let's do this thing. All right? Not at all, right? Not at all. So that's why we cannot use the battery for those functions. Okay? I hope it is clear to you. Is it clear, Bacha Party? Is it clear? Give me 7 in the chat. Okay? But again, guys, if you are going to give more wrong answers, phone is right here, Bacha. Okay? Phone is right here. So I shouldn't call Elon Musk, right? I shouldn't call him. Okay? Chalo. All right, Bacha Party, let's move. And now let's talk about something which is very important. Bacho, right now we are going to reveal that why things are heating because of electric current. Okay, so when we pass electricity through something, why they get heated. Okay, so to understand that science, guys, we firstly need to understand what atom is, guys. So let's welcome the atom once again, bacho. All right, so can you see over here that this is what we call an atom? Is this clear to all of you, bacha party? Is this clear to all of you? Okay, this is what we call an atom. Acha bacho, can you tell me what are these things which are moving? I told you. What are these things, bacho? What are these things? Tell me. Okay, if you do not know, let me tell you. So, bacho, everything around us is made up of a single thing which is called atom, right? All of us, this bottle is made up of atoms. This phone is made up of atoms. I am made up of atoms. You are made up of atoms. Is it clear to you, bacha party? So everything is made up of these atoms, guys. हर एक चीज़ atoms से मिलके बनी है. All right? And bachcho, let me tell you that these small things that are moving over here, these small things that are moving are called electrons, guys. Okay? What do we call it? We call these small things that are moving, we call them electrons. So guys, can you spam electrons in the chat, guys? In the chat. We need electrons in the chat, bacha party. Okay? Electrons. So what are these things? These things are nothing but the electrons. Shabash bachcho. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. बहुत अच्छे. ठीक है. But students, these electrons are quite special. They are special because these electrons are having a negative charge. Okay. What are these electrons having? They are having a negative charge. Now remember this part that I'm telling you, bachcho, that in this universe, there are two types of charge. One is positive and one is negative. Okay. When I talk about the negative, so negative charges are also called the electrons, guys. Is it clear to you till here, bachcho? We call the negative charge as electron. So jo cheez negative hai, we call it electrons. Okay. Negative charges are called electrons. Simple hai. Simple, right? Simple thing. Negative charge is called electrons. Achha sir, what about the positive charge? So beta, the positive charge is called protons. Okay. P for positive, P for protons. Is it clear to you, bacha? Positive charge is called protons. Negative charge is called electrons. Is it clear? Shabash, bacho. Remember, this is very, very important, okay? Very, very important for all of you. And let me tell you that not even your seniors clearly know it, but today you are going to learn it, okay? Now, bacho, let me tell you that when we say electric current, whenever we say, beta, electric current, at that time, do you know what exactly is moving? When we say electric current, so let's assume that we have a wire. Okay, what is this, bacho? This is what we call a wire. Now, when I say electric current, do you know what I'm talking about? When I say electric current, I am talking about the electrons that are moving inside the wire, bacho. Are you getting the point? So when I say electric current, that means the electrons that are moving inside the wire. Is it clear to you, bacha party? Are you getting the point? Are you getting the logic? Yes or no? शाबाश बेटा, बहुत अच्छे, very very good. So beta, remember what I'm writing over here, it is very important. So if somebody is going to ask you, अगर किसी ने तुमसे पूछा, if somebody is going to ask you that what is electric current, your answer should be flow of electrons. Somebody is going to ask you what is electric current, all right, what is your answer to that? आपका आंसर क्या है? Your answer is nothing, it is the flow of electrons. Is it clear to you, Bacha Party? Give me 7 in the chat. Are you getting the point? 7 in the chat. What is electric current? It is the flow of electrons. It is the flow of electrons. Simple, right? Very, very simple. Shabash. Very nice, Bacha Party. Very, very nice. Okay, great. So, Bacho, let's come back to the point. So, look over here, Bacho. Look over here. What is electric current? Electric current is nothing, but it is the flow of negative charges or the flow of electrons. So, beta, can you see that if you assume that this is your wire, agar aisa maan lo, if you assume that this is your wire, this complete thing, so can you see, beta, electrons are flowing inside the wire? These negative charges are flowing inside the wire. Can you notice them flowing like this? Okay. So these are electrons and this is called electricity, bacho. Are you getting the point? Yahi electricity hai. This is what you call electricity. Okay, let me show you one more thing, bacha. Let me show you one more thing. Okay, it is also very interesting, guys. Have a look over here. So, bacho, can you see that we have an electric cell and we have a bulb? But right now, can you see these negative signs? Can you see those negative signs over here? Dekh pa rahe ho kya? Yes or no? Very, very nice, beta. Very, very nice. Okay. So when you are seeing these negative signs, have a look. So when I'm going to turn on the current, okay, when I'm going to switch on or when I'm going to make the current flow, you will see that these electrons are flowing. So notice here, bacho. Notice. Can you see that these electrons are flowing? Yes or no, bacha party? Yes or no? Shabash, beta. Shabash. Very, very important. So my question to you is simple, guys. What is electric current? Write in the chat. What is electric current? Quickly write in the chat. What is electric current, bacha? What is electric current? Flow of electrons. Yes, you will be getting coins. Don't worry. Don't worry. You will be getting coins. Okay. Very nice. Flow of electrons. Shabash, bacho. Okay. Very, very nice. So this is what we call as electric current and it is the flow of electrons. Okay. But bacho, there is something which is even more important, is that how these electrons or how this electric current is making things heated up, is making things warm. ये कैसे चीजों को warm कर रहा है? How is it making things warm? So the answer lies when we are going to look at the bulb. Bacha Bati, how many of you know what is the meaning of incandescent bulb? Incandescent. How many of you know the meaning of this sentence or this word? Can you tell me what is the meaning of this word? In the chat, guys, in the chat. What is the meaning of this word? You do not know? But don't worry, guys. Today you are going to know it. So, Bacha Bati, you know, this word incandescent is 140 years old, first of all. ये जो word है, this word is 140 years old word, incandescent. Okay. Now let me tell you its meaning. All right. The meaning of incandescent means that glow because of heat. But have you ever noticed? Do you know, like, have you ever noticed when you look at an iron smith, the people who work with the iron, they beat the iron. So have you ever noticed that whenever they heat the iron, right, the iron starts to glow? Kabhi aapne notice kara bachcho? Have you ever noticed that whenever they beat the iron, that iron starts to glow? Okay, so bachcho, the same thing can be called as incandescent as well. So incandescent means that something which glows because of heat. All right, now students, we are going to understand the science behind it, why things glow or why things get warm because of heat. So bacha party, can you imagine one thing? Can you imagine a wire right now? Imagine a wire in your head right now. Jaldi se imagine karo bacha. Quickly imagine a wire in your head right now. Okay, imagine a wire. Okay. Now students, let's imagine a wire. But if you look over here, This is also a wire. And you will say, but sir, this wire doesn't match what I was imagining. इससे तो ये match ही नहीं कर रहा sir. But बच्चों, try to imagine that your wire is very very zoomed. बहुत ज्यादा zoom कर दिया है. And this is how your wire is looking right now, guys. Can you see the wire right now? This is your complete wire, बच्चों. Can you see it? Shabash, beta. Very very nice. Okay, shabash. Very nice. Now, students.